we go back to Martyr. Alright, so where we left off. We were doing the main story quests. I didn't touch those today, though I did do a bit of gear grabbing. So we're going to progress a little easier. So I'm all legendary. All relic level, except for these two. I'm nearly all relics, and there's some good ones in there. Focusing on like gear quality and experience for the most part. For the ones that I do have choice on, most of them I don't have choice on yet, though we're getting there. Aside from that, not really much has changed. I'm level 33. When we left off, I was 26. So I've gained a few levels. I've upgraded some gear. Yeah. I don't like that acid look. I need to change this visual. What was that at? Is that over here again? Hold on, appearance. Tech tree 14. Where was that at? Wasn't it appearance? I think it was this one. I like that. What was it for the legs? Where was that at? Make sure, yeah, okay. I had to make sure YouTube was actually displaying correctly because it was kind of stuck. It's all good though. Let's see. Who had that screen? Is that the screen? Cosmetics. Emotes. Cherubs. Footprints, here it is. Corrosive. Seal of the Inquisition. Can we just deactivate that? I don't like it. Let's try this Inquisition one. See what that looks like. No, I don't like that either. Let's show it off. I did a bunch of these, I did most of the tier 1. So enhancing an item, reroll, use the consumable. I haven't found any consumables, but most of what we're doing here is fine. So the one thing we haven't done is I have this one here. I have this infestation thing. So let's go ahead and use a card. What card do we want to use? Let's see now. This is a gold mission, so I should probably consider using gold enhancing, gear enhancers. But I'm gonna go with the architect shard. Let's go with that. And I think we'll go with these two, which give me a high chance of relic, but doesn't give me like an improved difficulty level. If I grabbed this one, it would give me like 2 levels to the difficulty, but it does have the highest percentage increase. So that would be a good thing. I don't think I have it. The only thing I have is for ranged weapons. I haven't been getting any seals. I've been trying to find seals, but apparently I haven't found any seals. So let's go ahead and do this. This is the session boss. I unlocked it. probably gonna die. I think I'd save it for the stream.
Maim the heretic. Slay the treacherous Xenos. Banish the fork-tongued demon spawn.
So, in other words, just kill everybody. Yep, exterminate all enemies. 3 lives to do it. As long as they're not dropping that toxic sludge all over the place, we're okay. That's one of the biggest problems that I found today, was that toxic sludge. Oh my goodness, that was a mess. Oh my goodness, that was a mess. I mean, you know what? I mean, you could run this a little too hard. Sweet. That helps. And you'll end up being overwhelmed quite quickly. And that's the problem. You don't want to get overwhelmed by the different Xenos. Otherwise, there's no point. You'll die fast, and you're not going to be able to do what you want to do. And there's like no reason to rush most missions anyway. And there are missions like the search and rescue type missions. There are several of those. And those missions, you do have a bit of a hurry. So you gotta kind of watch that. But in these, where you're just doing a massacre, it don't matter. So just take your time, work through the fights, get all the loot. There's also a setting that allows you to auto loot everything, which is nice. It's in game. It's under gameplay. So, I'll show you. If you under gameplay controls here at the bottom, you can do this auto loot everything, and just select which things you want it to pick up. But considering it tends to filter the gear that you can receive based on your level, there's really no point in just not telling you to pick everything up. I mean, it doesn't matter if you pick up basic stuff, because none drops anyway. So those things that people are like, well, you know, you really shouldn't do that. Well, if nothing drops, who cares? Like, this is the kind of stuff that would be basic. Auto picking up those charges. There's no reason not to. Alright. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna want to switch to that gun. For iron things. I know. You know.
You are no Astartes, but you can certainly fight, Inquisitor.
Yeah? And that boss is still hanging out. We don't want to get involved in that, let me tell you. That thing's got a lot of hit points. And you want to, you know, argue that thing as little as possible. So. Grenades down. We're okay. It's almost dead. It's actually easier than I thought it was going to be. I expected it to be a lot harder. But considering all of the monsters around it, all the monsters around it, they're not really attacking either. There we go. Oh, that had a lot of loot on it. Now we can go through and just clear out the rest of the room. Because most of it's just these little guys, you don't do nothing. Or the weapons and stuff like this. It all is in the doesn't matter anyway. Get all the loot. Now there is a little shrine over here that you want to pick up. There's only what, 4 guys left. Yeah, there's one of them. That's
You
it.
serve the Emperor well, Inquisitor.
Cash of Malediction. Grab the cash. There's a lot of caches. Go check the map. Any other map? Nope. Good. So, we are good for this mission. That was actually easier than I was expecting. I was expecting that to be a lot harder. So, that's a good thing. Honestly, I probably could have done that at the +2 level. But, let's have a look. Okay, so, Void Crusade available. Sweet, we're getting there. It's just, you gotta get through certain levels before you can get, like, certain abilities active. We just got the Void Crusade turned on, which is great. They give us some embers, void shards, which is fine with me. And got some more stuff. Oh, we gained like 2 levels in that mission. So let's see what we've got. Let's see here. Put that into storage. Put that into storage. Don't care about the green ones. Purity Seal of Endurance. What's this one do? This one is a ancient relic seal. So we have to unlock its abilities. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll put that in storage for now. So we got 2 ancient relics. Sweet. That's a booster. That's a gold booster. We'll put that in storage for now. This incubator. Warp resistance. That's not too bad. Let's go ahead and put that in storage for the moment. That's a purple psalm code, so let's go ahead and put that in storage for the time being. I'll hold on to the purple ones. I don't keep the others. It's like I don't keep the blues and greens of these upgrade shards. Put that in storage for the time being. Put that in storage for the time being. The rest of this looks like pretty much garbage. Yeah, it's pretty much garbage. And we picked up 1 key. That's good. Used to open Void Crusade chests. Only 1 key of Malediction can be carried at any time. That's cool. It's good to know. And then we've got void shards. We've actually started collecting some void shards, which is sweet. And we've got some cards. That's it. Alright. So we want to get rid of all of this debris. Let's get rid of that real quick. And then we'll go talk to her real quick. So what you got for me?
You have a very urgent message from the Caligari Conclave. A new assignment, maybe.
It's the Crusade stuff.
Let me see.
Inquisitor, I have a crucial task for you. In the light of your previous achievements, I'm certain you are the most suitable agent for this assignment. We have re-established contact with the Triglav subsector. Due to severe warp failures, communication with the subsector has been sporadic at best for long.
Captain, I want you to take me to the Aureus system in the Triglav subsector. Do you have any update of the situation over there?
According to the astropath, there's been a cascade of fresh astropathic dispatches from the subsector. Warnings of dissent and heresy, nightmares of abandoned void stations,
All good.
empathic bursts of terror and relief. Apart from the Aureus system, which is still dark.
We shouldn't waste our time then getting there.
So we don't really care about that at the moment. So we do have a Void Crusade we can run using the Amber Shards. So we can do, and you can do different stuff here. Like we can convert these into dust, and then we can create whichever ones we want. I think we're just going to take and launch a standard Void Crusade. Just to do one tonight. So life count 5, difficulty 1, time. This is the mission tree for the Void Crusade selection. Read the briefing, information about them. Note that there are hidden missions that aren't visible from the start. To reveal them, keep an eye out for secret info fragments and events during the Void Crusades. Okay. The Void Crusade difficulty as you progress the missions located at choke points increase the difficulty by 1. You have a limited amount of tries allowed before Crusade is failed. Pick your missions wisely. The panel keeps track of information and the rewards. Keys are used to open reward chests at the end of the Crusade. Fragments allow you to see possible contents of your chests. Alright. So here's our start position. These are the missions we have available. To unlock secret missions, search this one. Bonus mission, supreme mission available. So I kind of go to these supreme missions. If you want to take a long run, I'd say go north and then come this way. Around like that. I mean, you could really hammer out a long one. Like, go this way and then come around like this. Come back here and then like chug around like this or something like that. Got a purple one here, a purple one here. Bonus mission. What's this one? This one is... mission briefing, a rescue mission. Okay, so rescue missions are interesting. This is a panic room, I don't like those. And this one here is a demonic incursion. That one's easy. Demonic incursions are real easy. Rescues aren't bad. Panic rooms are tough. Let's go with this one. I don't need the psalm codes. Let's go with the arc. And I think I'm just gonna go with extra shards and tarot cards. We'll go this way. I don't remember if you can backtrack. or if you can do more than one supreme mission. I don't remember.
Several warp rifts are active in the area. Don't stay in that cesspit any longer than necessary, Inquisitor.
Not a problem. This should be relatively easy. So warps here, here, and here. It's not really a complicated mission. I'm not really going to farm these missions. Not that they can really do much damage to me on level. It's part of what I was doing earlier today. I was getting myself over geared so that so I would be able to burn through missions quickly and efficiently this evening. Now granted, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of missions that can, even on level, do significant damage. And they are problematic. But, for the most part, we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay anyway. Alright. And these aren't too bad. They're relatively easy to do. Oh, and they're not overly lethal. It's great. I like them when they're not lethal. Of course, then again, my huge axe just also has a tendency to pummel everybody. So, there is that. Get out of there. That AoE was not going to be pretty. There was 3 of those heavy AoE bubbles. That was not a good idea to be sitting in. That would not have been a good idea to sit there on that.
Perhaps we can save the day after all.
Yeah, we're fine. Just need to refresh our minions. I also don't tend to hang around because there's certain missions that you can do, especially when you do the tarot card missions, that you can get bunches of items or legendary gear or whatever. So you can turn the thing on so you can get more epic gear. And that will save you a lot of time. When you're leveling up. There's also certain ones you can use to improve your experience gains.
From damnation. And our last task is to cover this up. Slightly depressing, isn't it?
I love that. Save everybody and then cover it up so nobody knows you're there. How glorious. Alright. So the next crusade piece. So it gives us 36. Gives us some seals. Gives us a bunch of items. Now, this mission is a hunt. So that's not too bad. Hunts are pretty good. And then this way, it's a bunker buster. Those aren't too bad either. I think we'll go to the hunt route. I think we'll go with the hunt route. But I have a VoIP key, so we can get through and at the end and unlock the void box.
The very existence of this filth defiles the
We'll see what,
Imperium.
the difficulty
They may
looks
be
like.
great in numbers, but if we sever the head, the body will die. Kill their leaders and break their will.
We'll see how hard it gets. I don't really want to, try and get a difficulty too high. Because if we get a difficulty too high, then we'll start dying. And we'll actually start losing missions. And that's the last thing we want to do. Is start losing missions because we got greedy. So, I'm not going to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this way. I'm going to get the secret. And I'm going to get the bonus on this one. And then probably go ahead and exit out. I'm not going to push it too hard. Not on my first one anyway. Because I don't want to spend 5 hours, the whole stream trying to maximize the rewards and then just end up dying real miserably right there at the end. So we end up losing the whole thing. Boss boy. Goodbye, boss man. We're taking some pretty good damage from that guy. Not too bad. As long as it's not like the AoE dots. Those are the ones that I can't stand. So when you get the big dot rooms. I don't need that. Fine, I'll kill it. We'll kill it. They're in the way now. They weren't in the way before, but now they're in the way, so. But look. Description codes.
Analysis complete. The data slate you found has a unique encryption litanies running. You need to access a decryption terminal.
Okay. I'm sure we can find one. We just have to find it. Oh my goodness. Heal me. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. I fixed that problem. I was so tired of having to try and find the silly heal button. So I moved it, and I forgot I moved it. So we've got this encryption, but I don't see a mark on the map of where we can decrypt it. Might have to actually look for the decryption tablet. Actually look for by specific. I don't mind doing the open world ones and, scanning the whole planet for stuff, but a lot of times I find them to be problematic. That was a bit nasty.
Damnation is eternal.
Hey, alright. Let's go. Look out. Up here. Alright. We'll take the south road here. And because there is an offshoot, which might have a chest or something in it. That would be amazing. Probably won't. It probably has nothing. Which is par for the course, really. A lot of these have, nothing in them. there's like nothing of value. So it's like, oh, there's a chest.
Beacon in range.
There is a chest though. Alright, let's grab some stuff here. Got some resources, got some money. It's not too bad. Don't really need to use the teleport beacon because, frankly, it's only gonna take us like this room anyway. It's not really a long, long distance. So, now if it was a longer range, that'd be different. But that one didn't have like a long distance to it. The teleport beacons are nice and all, but not always worth the effort. Because sometimes it's just like, it saves me like 30 seconds walking. And I don't worry about 30 seconds walking. That's kind of, if we're like pushing time constraints or something, that's a little different. But since we're not really concerned about time, it's a huge difference. It's not really worth it. Let's go this way. There's a little room down here. And it's gonna have, probably something of interest. Not anything of value. But something of interest at least. Alright, take that guy out. Goose egg. That's a goose egg. But it's not helpful. That's 5 credits. I love a chest. Open that. Anything interest? Not really. And we can look at our inventory. We've already filled up a whole slab of inventory. Wow. I'm gonna have to,
I'm attempting to placate this ancient.
break off the table. Let's go back to the ship. So that we can unload. I mean, we could go for a while, but I see no reason to go through the effort of that when we can just clear off and be done with it. You are so pretty when you die. That nice blood and gore. And then no one has to know you were here. And that makes me happy. No one ever has to know you existed. I'm happy with that. Ah, look.
You severed the head.
Oops.
Now you can watch the body wander aimlessly until it withers and dies.
No chest. I'm actually kind of surprised there's no chest up here. Oh well. There was 2 chests in the room, though, so we'll take that and go. Yeah, we can live with that. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I mean, there was 2 chests in there, so... And we do have a full body. We have, like, one full inventory stack. Alright, so Champion of the Messiah. Good. Good. 37, good. A blue shard, some garbage. Alright, so let's go ahead and unload anything of value. Actually, I might want to put that on. Let me unload all the stuff of value, which is not going to be too much. Most of it's going to be useless. Heat purples for right now. Let's go ahead and recycle all our stuff that we don't need. And then we'll go sell all our stuff that we don't need. Thank you. And then on here, we're going to pick up anything that is higher quality than what we're currently using. And I've got this purity seal. I'm looking for the ones that are the epic stuff. I'll keep the experience gain. I don't know. I think we'll stay with what we got. Alright, so we'll equip this one. We'll equip this one. And equip that one. And then we'll put these other epics in storage. And then we'll sell. We'll do that. Thank you. Alright, that takes care of that. Now we can get back to the table. So this part of the table, we've got a boss, a hunt up here, and a rescue. The hunt is easier, but that gives me a +1 difficulty. The rescue has a bonus value. My goal is just gonna go here, hit the bonus value, hit this one. Okay, so I can clear any missions I want. Okay, so I can go to any, I don't have to follow any particular path. So we can take this mission and this mission, but we can avoid these that give us the bottlenecks and raise the difficulties if they don't actually give us anything significant. So that's good. Let's go to this one. And this one is a rescue, so we have to make it to the end. Reduce damage taken from chaos demons. Okay. But it's a rescue. So rescue is fine. These aren't too bad. So I'll check that one. Those are my defaults. The rescue and extraction are the hard ones. Because those you have to deal with getting to the target location before the bad guys can break through the doors.
This is a straightforward rescue mission. Get in, save some Imperial units under fire, take command of the survivors, and get out. I don't even dare to ask why an Inquisitor is handling this. I marked the beacons and the extraction zone on your map.
Oh wow, that's a painful fight. Why is the Inquisitor on this one? Because, frankly, we're here already. Hold on, I gotta restore my shields. But the let the drones kick some butt. Restore suppression shield. Because that would be a bad thing to have that stay broken. Yeah, it'd be nice if I had a little more like fire resistance. Oh, that's right. I've got level ups. So let's clear this room. Clear this room out real quick. And then I can go to my level ups. Go to defense. And I have 4. Okay, so I'm actually through the big part of defense. I don't want the shield efficiency. Damage reduction is added to dodge. Actually, that's useful. Okay, so let's change this tactic up here to what? Health, maybe? Maximum hit points and suppression. Yeah, this might be a good place to go. Either that or do our melee combat. Yeah, we use more melee than anything else, so let's do that. Let's give us some melee attack. A little more defensive stuff here. Now, I might want to get like AoE attacks and stuff. That might be a bad idea. Oh my goodness. Heal me. Jeez, that was close. That was definitely close. That suppression fire was nasty. And I've got a gun, and the gun is good. Don't get me wrong. The gun is actually really good. So, I mean, I can use the gun to clear out a lot of opponents. Alright, so let me show you the gun I've got. It does a lot of damage. It is only single target, though. Which does have its downsides. But when they're doing a lot of AoE damage, they're doing a lot of toxic field type damage, where they're putting like dots on the ground and stuff, it actually helps a lot. Once we get down here, we'll get better, because the Astartes will help us out. Get the troopers and we get there we go. Give me some friends. There we go. And we're still overwhelmed, but just blow a few guys up. This is why I use the gun, you know? The gun's actually really effective for certain scenarios. One of which being when they sit there and want to, you know, press me that heavily. Now I can get these guys out of here. We're lucky. I know, hold on. How many do we keep? Do we actually salvage? Hopefully more than like one or two.
The survivors are now under your command, but you have more to save.
How many do we get?
Ready to fight.
3? 4 maybe? Yeah. That's something. At least to start. The minimum gets 1. So. There is that. If you screwed up really hard, you can get like only a 1. Which would be really bad. But it's okay. I mean, we don't have that particular issue, usually. I got a chance of me dying than these guys dying. Get the friends out there. Get all the gunners out there, all the droids. Alright, there we go. There's always the case that you don't get very many people
Take it like a man, God.
when you gotta leave, but, you know. It's always a possibility. I always gotta sit there and, you know, work through. Boop, 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 boop.
Onwards. Don't leave me.
Y'all can have a minefield. The minefield is out. Great. I lost people. Told you. Sometimes that happens. It's unfortunate, but when you've got no health, you gotta back off, and unfortunately, you got nothing to work with. So, our best bet here is to try and get that last guy saved. Bloody bugger, I'm gonna die. Come on.
There was a protective X on the chest. I must have been some creature.
Great. Last thing I need. Alright, hold on. There we go. Are we gonna actually get this last guy out of here? Probably. Yeah, it's a high probability we'll be able to get this last one out of here. This particular mission, the last, it's just so suppression fire. We're just gonna have to use the guns, I think, in order to be able to chew through this.
The seeking and saving part is done. Find the evacuation points and I'll handle the rest.
That's fine. So now we just have to get this last guy out of here. And we win. We don't win as much as we could if we had everybody, but we're just gonna just take what we've got and just try and burn our way through. So that guy. Oh no, it's doing something stupid again. They do this. They do this stupid thing where they don't follow. And they get stuck because they have this guy they're trying to shoot out. But they don't have the firepower to do it. I give them, you know, full respect and props for trying to take out all the bad guys. But unfortunately, them trying to take out all the bad guys is why they get wiped out. And why they need to have an Inquisitor come bail them out. And while we are an Inquisitor and we can't bail them out, I'm having a hard time working through this one today. Alright, so we're just going to go to the exit. Alright. There's problems. There we go. Alright. We're still okay. We still have our commandos. We just have to work through them. Almost there, almost there. Great. This is not good. I did not want this. This is not what we needed. Oh yeah, it's problematic.
It's over.
Bloody!
I'm wasting your time here, Inquisitor.
I did not expect to have such a large critter. Be right there at the end. Though I'm not surprised considering how this particular mission was going. Oh well, we'll kill off the mob and there it goes. Pick up its loot and leave. Fine, it's fine. We lose. Can't win every mission. Sometimes I wish I had like a grenade launcher option on my gun. Or I could throw a grenade or something. Long range. So losing this mission blockaded us off from being able to do that. Now the hunt is usually a relatively straightforward one. There is another blue one down here. Bonus-wise, we can try and get to that, but this one is a rescue. Which is what we just did. This is a purge. Purges are easy. We'll do this one. I think what we're going to give ourselves is bonus experience. And bonus cards. Let's do that. That's going to be our best options, I think. Because I do want to get my experience level up. As far as we can take it. I do have to hit level 100, so.
The web of heresy and corruption is
So we have 3 bosses to kill.
perverted minds. Hunt their leaders, and this construct of evil will come crashing.
Alright. So, looks like this one might be relatively easy to do. Unless they do a lot of suppression fire. It always depends, because sometimes, like the last one, they were doing a lot of piercing damage. So that was a problem. But in this one, there's just a lot of people shooting at me. Which is a huge difference than like piercing damage. There we go. Now we can get over here to this auto cannon monstrosity. Just need to get a few more things shooting at it. Got it. I know I'm slowed, also overwhelmed, it's okay. We can easily take care of that part of it.
Duty prevails.
The trick is just not dying. If you can get through these events and just not die, then they're relatively easy to clear. But the big trick is not getting a bunch of ads. Or if you do, be able to clear them out really quickly. These guys over here are gonna add up real quick. Because I was able to wipe them out in, 2 swings. It wasn't a very problematic thing. These ads, unfortunately, are definitely an issue. There's a couple of Ogrins in there, and there's a couple of Gunners. Yeah, not a problem. These guys are no problem. Because the chain lightning will kill them off. Let's kill this one over here. Because the that boss is closer, and we only need to kill 3 bosses, so. Unfortunately, where we're going, we're gonna have to kill off like half the board just to get where we want to go. To go 5 feet down, I'm gonna have to go 10 feet over. It's just the way it is. Want to go kill this guy down here. There we go. Beautiful. Let me recharge on. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What do we have down here? See? So I just gotta clear them all out. You don't really want to. They're all in the way. The worst part is when they don't even give you anything. Yeah, if they actually gave you useful gear or something. Anything of value. It'd be fine. Most of the time, it doesn't. Now there is a chest up here. So when I get that, that's over here. So, work to that. What do we got here? Nogren. What are they shooting at? There we go. Fetch those guys. Then we'll clear this chest. It's right here. Beautiful. Nothing in the chest, really. That stuff. Wasn't really worth getting the chest for. But it's okay. This one's just trying to run from me. Which stinks. That just means it's being annoying. I'm out of bombs. That sucks. You're out of bombs. That's like the most effective thing you got. But it's okay. These things take so much damage to kill.
Now you can watch the body wander aimlessly until it
I can get out of here.
and dies.
Works for me. Yeah, the trick is to not, lose. So that gives us a bunch of garbage. Can't unlock that one yet. Great. I've blocked off the other path to that Supreme mission. So the only thing I can do here what's this one? Bunker Buster. That raises our difficulty. It's a panic room. I don't like those. Rescues. We can try to do the rescue. And when you've exhausted all available avenues, that's when your mission is over. But you really need to try and clear as much as you can. Like, we have a void key. We have no info fragments. We have no standard keys. I don't like that. So, we've gained absolutely nothing on this particular mission. Let's go do this Purge one. Straight line Purge. Let's do that one. Experience bonus. I guess the card bonus. Probably our best choice. Yeah, I guess the card bonus is our best choice. That's probably the best option we have. Do you want to check my inventory, though? I want to make sure we're not, like, already on our fourth box.
The ancient unseen enemies of mankind wait and hunger. Be strong and give them no quarter.
Okay, so we got a time limit on this Purge. That's not good. I don't like time limits on Purges. It's like having to do the panic rooms. Because this particular class does not do well with damage mitigation. I mean, it does okay, but the defense tree doesn't do well for damage mitigation. And there are certain benefits that it has for its constructs. Do a construct map. We're not doing a construct build. We're doing a pure build. Alright, so I see how this one's being done. This one is being done with the suppression timer. So the way this one works is as you kill opponents, it adds time to your mission. So if you take too long on each kill, you don't have enough time to clear the mission. But if you have good clear times on your kills, even if you take a little bit of extra time in order to clear them out, as long as you're not wasting a lot of time, you're on time. So in my case, I just have to make sure to swap guns. Stop doing my guns and my melee. Oh my goodness, I have no energy cells. Right. Yeah, there we go.
Inquisitor, electrospectral scanning revealed info fragments of high importance in close proximity.
Oh, thanks. Let me get involved in that. Alright, here we go.
Blessed scanning SAR alarms have been executed and indicate essential info fragments, Inquisitor. Data has been inloaded.
Sweet. So I guess that's one of our hints. That's the trick to this. You want to have as many of the hints as you can. Thank you. And try to avoid getting overwhelmed. That's like the trick. As long as you can avoid getting overwhelmed, you're usually in a better state. But in our case, we're just gonna have to suck it up. So we're up to 14 minutes. What in the world was that? Oh my goodness, that dot. Some mines or something. I don't know what that is. Oh my goodness, I don't know what that's all about. Let's just keep a distance here. I've got time. I mean, killing everything we've killed, we're up to 15 minutes on the suppression timer. So, we're actually really good. There's no rush. We have to run from these cryo guys. That's fine. That'll give us, that'll buy us a little more time with these actual guns. Not that it's actually useful. And we can back these guys up into that room. That might be a viable strategy. That gives us a buff. It's fine. There's a whole lot of guys there. Respawn everything. The easy days. And really, when you've got, you know, 2 or 3 coming at you at a time, it's like, really? No one cares. You're not important. So you have like 20 coming at you at a time. That's when you care. Alright, let's get all that. So over here, I want to get rid of real quick. We got this Purge quest. We gotta kill everybody. Actually, you don't have to kill absolutely everybody. You do have to kill most of everybody. Excuse me. So you have to kill like 90%. So you can miss a few guys.
Perseverance favors the bold. Give them more death.
But it's okay. And sometimes I want you to kill like literally every target. That's when he's really obnoxious because you miss a guy somewhere. you have to run back through the whole blade dungeon trying to find the one guy you missed.
You gave them death generously. My compliments.
Now I'm coming back over here and get the chest. There's a chest right there. It's not a great chest, but it is a chest. Anything else we missed? Nope, we're good. Those are easy missions. Purges are easy. Kill the bosses are usually pretty easy. The escape rooms vary from easy to really hard. Now, there's a careless hunt. That's okay. There's a silence the guns. That one's easy. We've got one of the info fragments now. I'm gonna go ahead and unload. Yeah, that's right. We are up to 3. Inventory bags. I really don't want to deal with not being able to pick up the loot and stuff. Yep, so that was actually worth it. In armor, gives 300 suppression resistance. In weapon, gives crit, and any routes gives crit strength. That's actually pretty good. For when you're working with, those types of gear. Yeah, you can put those in. It's actually really good. Let's see, nothing interesting there. Nothing interesting there except for me. No, it's minus 57. It's nowhere near. Even where my junk filters are. I think I'm down to the point at which I don't need to scrap anything else? Yeah. I could probably get away with not scrapping stuff for a while and just putting it into the recycling bin instead of selling it off. Let's see now. I need to raise my defense if I can. I got 2 points. Now that would max out. It pretty much max out my my melee attacks. Construct defense and offense. That wouldn't be too bad. Focus on crit dots. Let's see. Thermal attacks. Construct specialization. Movement path. Not sure. Honestly, this health tree might be my best solution. Honestly, that might be my best option. I can go for more offense. I could really use some more defense. I think we're gonna have to go this way. I'm gonna have to go with health. do that. But we're gonna work towards this one here. I gotta go through this line, and this line. But that'll give us more staying power. Now, you could, because you can bounce back and forth between the different things, you could leave and come back to this if you feel like you're getting overwhelmed. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the ones that do not require me to do a panic room, and try and do all the ones that don't give me a difficulty bonus. So, do that because I want those. No, actually I don't want this one. Here are the void shards right now. I want the cards and seals. Speaking of which, I haven't used my cards and seals. I need to do that. I need to see how many cards and seals I have. I probably picked up quite a few. I mean, I cleared it off this afternoon. But I have not checked to see how many we have at the moment.
The web of heresy and corruption is
We got the one void key.
powerful beings
Got,
and perverted
you know, some of the shards. I'm not really collecting at the moment. I do have 14 cards and no seals. Alright, kill our enemies. I think this one might be an easy one for us. And that is going to end up being really tough. It's going to be hard to say. At least at this point. But there's no timer, so we can take our time. And I like when I can take my time. Because it means if I have to step back to heal or whatever, I'm not really worried about it. Or if I have to wait for like my bots to respawn or whatever. I have that as an option. I don't have to worry about it as much. And that's important. I like being able to have a little more flexibility in my life. Because the sheer idea of having to push is usually what causes me to die quickly. But it's okay. There we go. I've got two scarabs. This is my tainted. So I'm missing one of the gun bots, and I'm missing. That's it. Just miss one of the gun bots. At this point, it's good. I'll respawn those in a second. Oh my goodness! I pushed a little too hard that direction. Let's switch over to the gun and try and get us some coverage here. This is definitely being a little bit spicy. Spicy. Spicy, 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 spicy. Definitely hot and spicy today. There we go. Alright, let's slow down just a little. And get rid of the trash before we go towards that boss. Because that was the problem. We had like a couple of wandering trash mobs that came in to visit us when we came down this way. That's nasty. It does work though. I mean, it's doing decent damage. We just have to burn through this guy. There it goes. We need to go this way. Then we can go that way. Because we got one up here. This is okay, because we can get some grenades back. Now, if you're doing a data flux build, then you can use, like, there's some grenades buffs that you can use, which will actually help you not have to use as many supply crates for grenades. But it is a challenge because this particular character, when you summon your droids, it is using the data flux. So you have to kind of balance it so you're not using your data flux for everything, and when you're in a challenge mode, you're in one of these higher difficulty missions, yeah, you're done. I have grenades. I have some mines. I have some suppression people. There we go. That's bad. I have some grenades. Get rid of this guy. He's in the way. He is so in the way. And this guy, I haven't really touched him. Come on. I haven't really touched this boss. Knocked down. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I've got plenty of, come on. Shoot the dude, shoot the dude. Stop following me, you stupid bots. Okay, so the AI is being dumb right now. It's really being dumb. acting correctly. Come on. Don't die. Really? There it comes.
Worse. Much worse.
Jeez. That's gonna be a problem. They're all gonna be that rough? We are going to have issues. I am not gonna have enough minds to deal with this. I've got enough, guns, ammo, whatever, to burn through this. That's not too bad. But surviving through those bosses when the AI decides to get really silly like that, or doesn't want to actually attack the dude that wants to sit there and follow you. It's like, why? Why are you following me? Alright, so that gives me, I am now doing legendary everybody. Yay. So my ancient signet is already done. Oh my goodness. No, I take it back. I need to kill some Eldars. But we have a chance to fear on crit chance, cooldown reduction on all skills, and extra crit damage. That's actually really good. This one here we still need to do complete missions on at least 4 level higher. Jeez, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. This one's getting close to done. Extra hit point and hit. That's saving my butt, whether I realized it or not. That vampire ability. It's actually being really useful. Complete missions without dying on your level or higher. We're about to complete that one. Kill demons. We're going to complete that one. We're going through this. So this one here. Complete missions without dying. Kill commanders on level or higher. So this gives us suppression damage, bonus, logic, and stun. Okay. So far, we're actually doing okay. And we're not, being epic. Oh, that's epically bad. Y'all are more than welcome just to figure that out on your own. I won't this way. Y'all can figure that on your own. I am not getting involved in that conversation. That conversation almost bought me. I don't know what was hitting me. There's a whole bunch of guys, I guess. But I am caught that one early enough to be able to bail before I died. Cause I'm trying to do that, don't die. request for my gear. That's what we're trying to do here. Now I can, when I level up, I could work on the single target damage bonus. Which would help in some of these fights versus the AoE damage, which helps in like areas like this. So there's advantages to doing the single target. I can definitely understand doing single target DPS bonuses. Those make sense to me. But the multi-target DPS bonuses don't really make sense in this game, because you're usually dealing with swarms and hordes anyway. That's the majority of what you're dealing with. So you really don't need to deal with, you know, AoEs, but the bosses are almost always singles. Oh, bad. Come on. Move, move, move. Back up. Oh my goodness. This is a day. These guys hit hard. And they're toppling me and my pets, my constructs, pretty quickly. Now granted, if I was going for the construct build, it'd be different. Because my constructs would do a lot more damage and they would, you know, have a lot more hit points. So I think I'm gonna have to do that. I think I'm gonna have to raise their defenses. Oh my goodness. There we go. Come on, change weapons. Come on. Come on. This doesn't make any sense. Those guys are hitting way harder than they should be. I mean, really, they're hitting way harder than they should be. There's no reason you should be hitting that hard. Oh my goodness. Did we stem the tide? Looks like we might have. there are elites in this. They're like what is it? Walking poles or whatever. And they are just tearing me up. Fortunately, I'm out of mines now. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Just trying not to die here. Yep. Ouch. Come on, babies. Ouch. Ooh, that was close. There we go, use the door.
Success is measured.
That is tight. Oh my goodness, that's tight. Why? Why is this being such a pain in the butt? Oh my goodness. Go ahead and respawn him. Just wait for him to cool down. Dude. Wow, this is an amazingly difficult board. There's those stupid horn guys. Those Ripper Berserkers. They just eat the tar out of us. When you get like 2 or 3 of them on you, it's not pretty. There we go. And respawn those. So we're okay here. I mean, the Void Rippers are the ones we have to worry about. Especially the Berserkers. The Possessed aren't too bad. Possessed are okay. They're what we would consider tolerable. But the Berserkers, those are not fun. So we're trying to go through this nice and slow. So we can, get rid of everybody. And maybe... Ooh, chest. Maybe, just maybe, get lucky. Next room is the last boss room, so far so good. Only problem is I only have, like, one grenade. One mine. Which is not ideal. Come on, through the mines, people. to deal with them. Because those guys are like the one thing that kill me really quick. Uh-huh. That's fine. Oh, bloody. And look at this guy. It's just a mess. The big trick is just being able to work through all of the trash mobs. That's the trick. If you work through the trash mobs, you're okay. That's the trick. Like, this one's dying. Albeit slowly. Trust me, it is dying slowly, but it is dying efficiently. That's the important part. Is that it's taking a lot of damage from the bots. And it's not wiping them out like near instantly. I got lucky on that one. There we go. Oh. This is one of those cases that I kind of wish I could had like camera lock on the target. Sometimes that would be effective. Yeah, I can go over here. There it goes. The first two were really hard. That one was actually pretty okay. I mean, we were kiting it the majority of the time, which stinks, but, you know, it wasn't too bad. Could have been worse. Could have been much worse. I don't know. We'll have to see how that works out, as it's always an issue when you're dealing with it. But it's okay. Because we're level 40 now. Which means we got our circle of malediction. Which is cool. Okay. So from here, warning, servo skull. Wandering servo skull. That doesn't sound good. And it's a difficulty booster. We're having enough problems with difficulty. Let me tell you. We are definitely having enough issues with the game being difficult. Actually, you know what? I think we're just gonna do cells. Oh wait, hold on. There's a blueprint in here. Anything else interesting in here? see. Blues. Greens. Now these purples. All the purples can go. What's left? I don't need that. I need that right now. I'm at 2.8 million. I mean, we've got money. How are we doing? So the interrogator, we're up to 6 of these now, which is actually pretty good. I've got 2 masters now. Nice. Nothing in GM or heretic yet. Or relic yet. So, not too bad. We're getting there. I swear. This map is rough. So, I can either up my health and suppression defenses, or I can work on my pets. Attack speed for constructs. Offense for constructs. Crit hits for me. I don't know. Oh, we got AoEs now too. %, maximum suppression gain per second when HP is... You know what? I think we're gonna go this one. I think we're gonna go for getting me the maximum suppression and health bonuses, which would take me to 45. And then, we'll figure out how we're going from there. So let's see. This one here is Hot Pursuit. So we have to chase somebody. Can't lose them. Silence the guns is a relatively easy one to do. Let's try this one. This is gonna... We're gonna have to drop 3 guns. Not a big deal. Those are 4 guns. See, there's 3 or 4 guns. And there's usually... 1 or 2 bosses. So...
Your sensorium feed is up and running.
3 guns.
Target coordinates decanted. Excuse my high gothic, but someone must be really desperate or mad to send an Inquisitor to take out field artillery units. Take care down there.
So, sending an Inquisitor to take out orbital guns is nuts. Of course, I've always had the philosophy of, if you have orbital guns, and they're in the way, unless you want to preserve them, you know, for use later, there's got to be way more efficient ways in your arsenal to remove them from the equation than sending in ground troops. I'm sorry. Missiles, torpedoes, rail guns, you know, rods from God. I mean, kinetic charges from orbit. Oh, that was closer than I wanted. Yeah, kinetic charges from space, or at least high orbit. I'm sorry, would be probably way more effective than sending in people. In reality. So what do we have? One here, one here, one here. Alright. Now, for a game's perspective, this is more fun. Because we're not playing an air shooter game. You know, we're not playing a space or airplane shooter game. It's, you know, problematic. Oh my goodness, I'm stuck. What am I stuck on? There's just so much right there that I think I was stuck on my own construct. I think I was stuck on my own construct. This big one with the axe. I think that's the one that was actually pinning me down. There we go. We'll just shoot him. These guys don't have a lot of hit points. I mean, I wish my gun did an AoE hit, but there are guns that do AoE, and this one just happens to not be one of them. It also happens to be the only gun that I have. That's okay though. And we have lots of health. Just a matter of giving us enough delay between health charges. So it's not really a big deal, but it is kind of a nuisance. Alright, there we go. Stuck on things. Always annoying. This particular map, the like oil refinery type map here, is definitely a problematic map for most of our constructs. Oh my goodness. Heal. Oh my goodness, there's 4 Ogrins. 4. Change weapons. Yes, please. Their shotguns have this stupid pushback. And there's 4 of them. That's the problem. It's not that the shotgun's got a pushback on it. There's 4 of them. That's the problem. Just gotta clear them out. That is not. Oh, there's a timer on this board. There we go. Oh my goodness. We finally cleared them. Wow, that was tough. Alright, so let's get some supplies. Get us some more, mines. Jeez. Now, 1 or 2 of those isn't too bad, but when you get to 4, like, oh my goodness. Oh, and it could have been worse. Because there's 2 more back here. Oh, yeah. I'm surprised we're living. I mean, honestly, I really am. Because this particular challenge is nasty. These guys do a lot of damage. It has more to do with the difficulty modifier than anything else. We have a high difficulty modifier right now. And because we have a high difficulty modifier, that's our big problem. Is that high difficulty modifier? There we go. Alright, so this board just got easier. Leveling up mid board always makes it easier. Alright. So, first gun's over here. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Run, 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 run. Give me some mines. Gunners. Right. Ah, good. Just have to get rid of these guys. These stupid ogre gunners and the ogre. Dudes. That's the trick. Just getting through them. Some level of regularity. That's the tough part. And then we get these guys. We spawn him because he's stuck again. And unfortunately the constructs get stuck. When they get stuck, it's just a mess. Yay, okay. we're good. Okay, I think we're good here. I think we've got through the majority of the mobs. And our guys can take care of the rest. First gun down.
One less target to worry about. Keep going.
Phew. Definitely going to be rough on our way through these missions. But we'll get there. As long as we can keep the Ogrins out of the way, I think we'll be fine. That's, really our problem. It's those Ogrins. The rest of it isn't too bad. These Ogrins, these enforcers, the ones with the shotguns. Those are the ones that are problems. Come on. I got some more mines here. Got some leftover mines. But y'all are more than welcome to try and knock over. Alright, make some more guns. Whew. Okay, so we're good. Just need to get this sergeant. I think that's like everybody. Yeah. Except for this one. Alright, so far so good. On this mission.
Target neutralized. At this rate, you'll be back on board in no time.
Not really. Now I've got the hard one. I will take the supply crate though. And I'll take the med crate. Because we can, take out most of these guys from a distance. Okay. It's the advantage of having a rifle and not being solely based on your axe. For levels like this, when you're already over leveled, when you're already, fighting things above your level, it's good to be able to have a backup plan. I mean, that thing. Beautiful. Okay, that one's dead. Okay. I'm okay with that. You can definitely go ahead and die over there. Oh, it reminds me. We had that, those perks that we wanted to check out. That required me to not die for three missions. And we managed to not die for 3 missions, so wanted to check this out. So this one gives us damage versus stunned enemies. That's not great. Hit point regeneration increased by the percentage of missing hit points. Oh. So that one increases hit points. The less hit points I have, the faster I regen. That's an interesting perk. It's actually a useful one, believe it or not. It's one of those that's actually more useful than you think. Because when you're low health, you're going to generate a lot of hit points. And when you're high health, you're just going to generate a lot of hit points. Now, I'd rather produce both hit points and suppression, but it's okay. We can work with this. Okay, so we got a creature. There we go. Everybody gets stunned. There we go. Stop moving! Open the reliquary. Alright. Works for me. Just have to kill these guys off. Now those two didn't last very long. You know, they had those stupid shotguns. Sometimes the enforcers last forever, and other times they don't last at all. It's kind of strange. You know what I mean? It's weird. And time-wise, we're doing good on time. We're doing good on time. We got 11 minutes on the countdown timer. So, we're okay on that. Yeah, we're okay. Don't mind us. Yeah, it's just one of them. Not a big deal. I think like it's when you get 3 or 4. That's when they become problematic. Anything less than that? Nah, it's easy.
Objective complete.
Easy peasy.
Great work down there. Is it heresy to think that these hostiles were a bit out of your league?
No. I don't think it'll be heresy, but it is a challenge. Definitely building up our challenge score. I don't know how much more we can take. Maybe a few more ranks. We're already up to 5. Put the that away. No, we do have blueprints here. So there's a carbine alpha, stun grenade, and that is it for blueprints. Everything else is garbage. Look at that. So quick sell all the gear. And then sort it. We're gonna save the intel. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And put the intel in storage. We're up to 16 intels. Okay. So what do we got? We have a data hunt before we can get to our Supreme mission. We have one key too. We have to pick up one key. So that's good. That's good. Let's go for the data hunt, I guess. Hold on. Before I do that, I want to come here and use my 2 points. Yeah, let's max out our melee damage. So do I at our max most of the time. Let's put that up. And then I think we're okay there. Now here we have resistance for the tech adeptus constructs, or crit hit strength. You know what? Let's do that. That's probably our best option. Because that'll give our constructs a little more survivability. Alright. Let's go with this. Select that. Select the card. And level up. I think that's the best choice. We don't really need gear ups, so. And void shards aren't really necessary at the moment. Oh, we are starting to build up void shards again. But as difficult as these void crusades are, having a bunch of void shards you're never going to use isn't, fantastic.
Intelligence assets report several vulnerable cogitator stations in the area. Exact locations unknown. Tech priests predict moderate hostile presence.
Okay. And we've got 3 Pikachu stations. Not too bad. Alright. Now. Yes. Give me that Black Legion guy. Alright, so we need to... Okay, so we need to go through the whole loop. Alright. It's a single path. So not a big deal. The Dark Marines are always a problem. They usually the more complicated enemies. And the only reason they're complicated is because they're bullet sponges.
Point of entry.
They have crazy amounts of hit points. And that's usually the problem.
Binaric extraction complete. The harvested data is secure. Injecting Purge protocol.
Oh my goodness!
Node. Locate next station.
I'm dead. I don't know what happened there. Oh my goodness. That node, when it compromised. How many creatures did it spawn? Okay, next time, we're gonna like preload some mines or something. Definitely gonna like preload some grenades. Because even with the stun effect, that was just incredibly crazy. Alright. It's not, it's hard, it's just... That was just nuts. Look at that. It's gotta be able to bang out these guys. It's the tough part, you know. After a while, everybody becomes bullet sponges. And you'll run out of your, 5 attempts. Your 5 fails. Pretty quick. And then you run out of places to go. On the grid. One or the other. It's fine. Those Black Legion champions, though, man. They have tons of hit points. And we really don't have weapons capable of burning opponents that are basically like level 50. And my guess is, based on our challenge difficulty right now, we're running with opponents that are right around between 45 and 50. Oh my goodness. So we have a semblance of a break here. So I can summon new pets. That was just a lot of opponents just spawned in on top of me. That was the biggest issue. It was this, we had this gun, and this gun over here, both these bolt guns spawn in. And we had all of those opponents. It's a supply crate right there. So, my thinking is when I go to do this next one, I'm going to... Didn't we just take you out? They respawned. Oh my gosh, it spawned more freaking weapon systems in. One of my constructs died really quickly. Jeez. Man. And I don't mind the challenge. The challenge makes the game interesting, but we're not even to the next actual hard one. Alright, so give me mines here. I'll put some mines over here. Because these are good until they get detonated. And I'll put some right here. I'll use 3 mines. Then we'll open the concentrator.
Access.
Because that'll just keep them. Get over there.
Binaric extraction complete. The harvest
Yay,
is
okay.
secure. Injecting purge protocols to compromised node. Locate
Get up. Yeah, I know. It's not that big of a deal. As long as they're, you know, not all shooting one target at once. I was not shooting me all at one time. We're okay. Yeah, there's apparently 3 of those havocs that spawned in. Which is the problem. Because they have a lot of hit points and they're annoying. Alright. So we got 1 more left. And most of the dungeon left to clear. That's definitely an issue. But we're okay. I mean, we're actually doing okay. We just have to make sure to avoid all the little garbage. So, my AoE attack is not currently enough to destroy all those little garbage bombs anymore. That's not good. It's actually really bad. When you take into consideration that it's not able to clear out those little trash bombs anymore. in one swing. Oh my goodness, bombs. Or grenades. Alright. Nothing there. I was hoping for a supply chest or something. Because that would have been useful. But apparently, no. Look at that sentry gun. Come on. Beat up this stupid Marine. Now, that room's going to have a lot of stuff in it. So the question is, do I want to go for it? Thinking not. I'm thinking I just want to sit here and, you know, just kind of walk towards the actual end of the dungeon. What's that?
Imperial reconnaissance forces located.
Oh, sweet!
Assets, but their current situation is terminal. Immediate action required.
Yeah, we'll save them if we can.
Reconnaissance force relieved. Send basic, follow and protect order to the survivors.
Alright, we got what? 4 guards? Okay, so that does help. I guess I need 4 more guns than I had before. And since right now we use all the firepower we can get.
Electrospectral scanning revealed info fragments of high importance in close proximity.
Of course. This is what we're looking for.
Blessed scanning psalms have been executed and indicate essential info fragments, Inquisitor.
Alright. Oh, we need this too. Alright, they give me full charges. So that's good. And that gives me another one of those data sheets, which is good. My cards are all but dead, I think. Nope, I still have 4 cards. Cool. Trust me, this is annoying. Where is it? Where is it? There it is.
Accessing the safety mechanism now.
Oh my goodness, not one of those. Those guys can basically one-shot me. Give me your nade. No. Nope, I'd avoid that. Hey, that's a lot of trash. Oh my goodness, that's a lot far. Hey, look at all that! It's insane! Thank you. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna die. I'm dead. I don't know what that was about.
Point in taking more risk. I suggest you make only one more attempt.
I'm between the boss I'm dead.
Data harvest failed. Unable to access hostile network. Field agent compromised. End of
You think?
policy.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what that was about. I was gonna just shoved a whole bunch of stuff at me that was impossible to fight. Literally impossible to fight. Wow. At the rate we're going, we're not even gonna finish this challenge tonight. Alright, we're gonna take a break from that. Only because we're not really making any progress on it. And we haven't even advanced the main story, so I think I'll work on that later. But story. Those are some of the more difficult missions. Dealing with those void stuff. It's really endgame material, endgame content. And what'll end up happening is I'll end up probably dying out,
Several scryer skulls
or
on Grexus.
getting locked out of everything.
May I hazard a guess? Old Nathaniel Grexus must be quite busy with one of his suspicious deals.
Yeah, we don't care about your story. Now this is only like level 40, we're level 42. So, which is, our level. But this is how it's supposed to be. Okay. Kinda deadly, but not insanely deadly. That's what it's supposed to be. But that one's got such a high challenge level. Well, it's plus 5 levels. That's what makes it hard. It's like, it's plus 5
I
levels.
have the pick feed from the scryer skulls.
So, yeah, it's a mess. eventually you get to a point at which you just cannot win. And that's fine. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it's designed. So. And we're pretty much to that point. So, I'm not going to deal with that now. I'll deal with that tomorrow. I'll do that offline. For now, we're just going to go ahead and work through a couple of story missions before we close out the stream. That's hard. Dealing with those is definitely hard. Now, if I was actually max level and pushing like max gear or whatever, if I already was, you know, at 100 and I was already able to do like plus 4 or 5, you know, in level 100 gear.
Be careful, Inquisitor. They have fortified their camp with advanced defense systems.
Then that'd be different. But because I am currently leveling, where around 35, I might have been able to comfortably do plus 4 or 5 levels and still be able to do well. In my current predicament, not so much. Because we're at level 40 and doing 42 and doing plus, you know, trying to do level, yeah, at plus 5 difficulty.
These rebels are surprisingly well equipped for a group of simple deserters.
Wow, the overseers pummeling me. It's okay. Stop. Stop moving. Thank you. Grab the clue.
The contacts of Captain Grexus seem to dabble
That'll be okay.
in smuggling as well. These rebels.
Okay. It's fine. This guy's gonna get an axe to the face. And that's all that matters.
These rebels keep dealing in all sorts of dubious activities.
Increasing warp surges tore this sector apart for a very long time, fragmenting the largest Astra militant regiment into separate.
Let's see here.
Those who will be
And honestly, the way it all works, it's all fine. There we go. And like I said, you know, I'll deal with that. Jesus. No, it was a boss. That's the problem. That was the issue. There was a boss character I didn't see. So I wasn't prioritizing targets. There we go. I said, 1 or 2 of those guys, easy. 3, difficult. 4, nearly impossible to get a weapon, attacks, and it's just the way it is. And the Brits are bad enough. Ogrins are probably the most lethal Terran troops. What was that? It's weird because I've got a perk somewhere that basically gives me a speed boost. I like a crit or something. And when I'm using the axe, it just forces me to barrel through in absurdly fast ways. It's kind of weird and annoying all at once. Just the way it is. Okay. Sure. Sure. Anything else? No? Alright, well, let's do that. Anybody else? Chasing the Savant, which is fine. That stuff. I don't know what you need money for in this game. I mean, honestly. Because we're so rich. I mean, I got 3 million, whatever they call their money. I think 3 million. And I don't buy anything. When you're not buying anything, it's like, what's the point of money?
Now comes the hard part. You will need to make these unworthy Imperial subjects reveal the location of the Savant.
I don't have time to deal with prisoners and interrogation.
Atmospheric analysis shows various cogitators in the area, all properly cleansed and maintained.
Good suggestion.
Yay!
These are probably being actively used by these rebels to conduct the operations. They might provide the information I need.
Inquisitors are so much easier to interrogate.
Be careful, Inquisitor. The Argus shows several patrols moving around in the target area.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll kill them all.
Keep your distance from those barrels. One careless shot and the whole area will go up in flames.
Yeah, not a problem. Because we're not worried about the, all the little patrols or whatever. Especially considering what we've been fighting already. Now, one of the things I could do is,
Watch out, Inquisitor. Those towers will alert the nearby troops.
you know, level up. My gear again. That is an option. But I leveled up my gear to relic. Because we needed that. But I haven't bothered pushing it much harder than that. I mean, we could go for more archetype here.
Can you decipher it?
But right now that's not really a concern. I'm not worried about getting our gear past Relic until we basically max out. Once we max out our level, then I'll worry about it. I'll take what I get, you know. I haven't decided what kind of spec we want. Because there's different specs. Like right now, I like having the ones that allow me to level up either my gear or my person faster. But that's not final gear. You're not gonna do like experience gear or blue gear once you're into your final gear sets. That's the kind of gear you use when you're getting to level 100. But now what you have once you've reached that goal. And we're not quite there yet. Oh, wrong way. It's the other one. It's fine. I overshot. Let me go back one Y. What's this one? Okay. Ah, big deal. It's just a matter of getting through it. And that poison gas, I don't know which effect that is. I think that's, warp toxicity or something. That is a huge issue. No, we don't. We'll get there. So once we cleared this one, there you go. That's it. I'm not. At this point, I'm not really looking for gear. So. And we'll take it, because we can use the money, we can use the scrap, whatever. But it's not something we actually need to survive. Not like it was like 10 levels ago. We were in the 30s. And we actually needed to upgrade our gear. And at that point we were upgrading to either Artificer or Relic. Now it's everybody's Relic, so we're looking at the Accio type. or we're looking at ancient rock. Those are what we need at this point for upgrades. Now we can get, on level upgrades. And in theory, you could get like greens and blues or whatever that are better than what we're currently wearing by gear rating. And that is a, probability. It'll happen. That's just how it works. Because, we were getting gear that's, what? At level in the 30s. Early 30s, really. I was rated for probably like level 40. But not really, it's not in game. And it will be at some point. At some point we will get a gear. We need to get to level 100 before we seriously consider, what we need for gear. But we'll get there. It's really not that big now. There's a chest over here, though. And I will open that chest. Find nothing useful. I will open the chest. The main story quest chests are not very useful. There's not a lot of them. It's not great gear. But that's what we're gonna. Excuse me. But that's what we're gonna cut it for tonight. We're level 44 now. The big thing that we need to work on is just getting ourselves to max level. And then seriously upgrading our gear.
I'm Inquisitor Corax.
Change of plans.
No.
That's pretty much what we really need to work on. So like, you have all this money. So we have like 3.4 million. But there's nothing here to buy. I mean, okay, maybe. But that's different. But like, these are like 200,000. But, who cares about purple blueprints? And these use fate, which we don't care about because fate's used in this guy right now. The texture here. We need fate for this. What do we have here? Improved salvage. Okay, maybe. Unlocks the forge stuff, so we need this one. We actually need this one. So that gives you the forge tab. Socket extraction. Shard forging. So we can't do shard forging, but we can do the socket one. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's do that. So now we can do forging, which allow us to put in the Psalms? Called Psalms? Yeah, Psalms in the gear. Now, at the moment, none of our exotic gear, so all of our relic gear, does not have slots. So that is a slight issue. That never stuff has, slots. But it's okay. Eventually we will get units got slots. And then we'll be able to do that. So I got 2 points. Combat is... Base tree is done on combat. Base tree is done on defense. Health is... one more level. And then that's done. We'll go on for the next category. I don't know what we're going to do next. I don't know where we're going with this. Haven't decided. But we'll see where it goes. And I might actually, put more stats into like capping some of this stuff. But we'll see. We'll see how that works out in the future. But thank you for dropping in if you did, and I will see you next time. But again, we have to do this for the rest of the weekend, so it is what it is, and we'll get kind of moving.